Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Monarchs offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Monarchs in the hurry up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. That's reeled in. It's Soto. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He smashes his way through again. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go-rounds right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Soto. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Smashes it between the uprights. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Going up top on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rams want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casey. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Rams decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that you just saw that can help them get that going.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Spears. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They get to the line quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Grab near the sticks. It's Spears. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the fullback. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to the big fullback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. First down, 10 yards to go.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion.
Fires and picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. From the gun, the ground game. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maryland. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Makes the grab on the left side. Off he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Monarchs! That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-up.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. And the Monarchs get enough for the first down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Give to the big fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Run it with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. The big fullback's got it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. It's complete on the right side. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Rams moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll try to snap it quickly. To the ground with the back. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Maryland. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll try the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield, it's Maryland. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights, it's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. He wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to run it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. At the 35, he's open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown Rams! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Air the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The give from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got the back in the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. The Rams are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Pulls and fires complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On second down, he'll fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. At the 35, he's got room. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass play. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down.
doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the misfire, it's second down. They'll leave it with him. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The back goes in motion. Out of the shotgun on third down. Puts him in the spin cycle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the left. Gets away from one. He's got space. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Colorado State. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. So after the first down run, here's second down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Here on second and short. Here's the handoff. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Caught in the backfield, it's Soto. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Up-tempo for the offense. He leaves it with his back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll throw it on first down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the left. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Rams in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play play turned into a disaster. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Spears. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Spears. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The give to the tailback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, ODU. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Rams want to crank the tempo. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to do, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Rams will send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. Running with power. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. That's caught. It's Soto. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. It's incomplete, and and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give out of the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 32. He'll keep it himself. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. They get to him as he throws. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.